Well, from time to time on this channel, we do cover other theme parks than just Disney World and Universal Studios. And the theme park we're going to talk about today is Silver Dollar City. And this is the theme park I know very well because actually my wife and I both grew up going to this theme park. I don't even know how many times I've been there, but growing up, that was, we basically every summer would go all the time. It's probably where I got my initial love of theme parks was from this place. So it kind of has a sentimental place in my heart. We still go visit there when we go back home a lot of times, especially on Christmas, because they have really nice Christmas festivals going on and things like that. But they do have a major announcement today that they are investing $500 million into some new development. So we're going to go through this and give some thoughts on it. So hi, I'm Jared with Capture the Magic. And again, Silver Dollar City announces a $500 million development plan. And this is if you're not familiar where Silver Dollar City is, it's in Branson, Missouri, which I grew up in Springfield, Missouri, which is about 45 minutes away from there. So that's one reason why we went all the time. Silver Dollar City, America's #1 theme park, which it has been voted the #1 theme park. I forget the magazine, but it's been, it does get high acclaim from a lot of outlets that talk about theme parks. Today announced plans to invest a $500 million over the next decade on the construction of a new family adventures, including the development of 1,200 acres adjacent to the Ozark Mountain theme park. The strategic plan represents the largest investment in the company's 65-year history and begins with the debut of the Silver Dollar City Resort, the first theme park resort in America's heartland. It says this is more than just growth, it's a new era, said Silver Dollar City Parks and Resorts President Brad Thomas. Over the next decade, we will mindfully transform 1,200 acres into an authentic, only in the Ozarks destination, starting with our first resort. The new resort will combine Silver Dollar City's spirit of playfulness, discovery, craftsmanship, and exploration with all that makes the heart of the Ozarks so special. Already under construction and set to open in late 2026, the 262-room resort will feature never-before-seen vistas of the Ozark Mountains and Table Rock Lake, along with the unparalleled access to Silver Dollar City theme park. The new resort will also be located just a stone's throw from the company's other family attractions, including Whitewater, Showboat Dinner Cruises, Pink Jeep Adventure Tours, and the Silver Dollar City Campground. The investment showcases Silver Dollar City's commitment to tourism and economic growth in the Ozarks and for the state of Missouri, said the Governor Mike Parson. And it says additional resort details will be provided in the coming months regarding guest amenities, park privileges, room types, and group meeting spaces. And they do have some pictures of this, of what it's going to look like. Yeah, I was kind of surprised it didn't have more of a log cabin feel to it, but it almost looks Grand Floridian-ish a little bit in terms of if you have been over at Disney World, how it looks there. But a little bit, white with red roofs, swimming area. This looks like, I don't think that's putt-putt golf there. I can't really tell. It looks like just some green areas to hang out in. And looks like they're going to perhaps also do like a fireworks show. So, and I think this is where the Silver Dollar City Park is, and this is where that resort will be. So you can see here, I'm sure there's going to be bus transportation over there. If you've ever been into Silver Dollar City or in that area, it is very hilly. You got a lot of trees. It's built into what they call the Ozark Mountains. So I'm sure they're going to use some buses there. They usually have a tram that takes you from the parking lot into the park, but I'm sure that's far enough away. They'll probably end up using buses there. But either way, when it comes to this park, it has become something much bigger than it was when I was a kid. And if you're not familiar with the theme of it, it's like you're in the 1800s and you can see people do blacksmithing, and they've got a ton. If you're a roller coaster fan, they have tons of roller coasters. They've got spinning coasters and all sorts of things. I'm not much of a coaster person myself, but they do have things for kids as well. And they actually just built a brand new indoor roller coaster as well. So they're constantly been adding new things to that park. And one of the things about it that is really great, it has amazing food. If you're a food person about theme parks, it is fantastic food. They've got the cinnamon bread. They've got all sorts of you walk by it and it just smells amazing. So it's probably the best theme park food I've ever had. So they really do a good job with those festivals and the food offerings that they have, plus the ride. So like I said, I kind of feel like this place is looking to become the Disney World or Universal Studios of the Midwest. And I've said for a while, I do think the more of these Midwest and regional theme parks that you see pop up and really get more popular, Dollywood being another one that's not that far away from Missouri. I really do think these are going to have an impact on Disney and potentially Universal Studios because a lot of people can go here for much cheaper. I mean, an annual pass to Silver Dollar City here is probably a couple $100 maybe. I think a day ticket is still under $100 here. So you can go to these places much more, much cheaper. You can still have a really good time. Again, if you're a roller coaster fan, you would enjoy this park quite a bit. And I think they're going to continue to build this into more of a, instead of just a, you can do most things in this park in a day. Most people don't come to Branson just to go to Silver Dollar City, but it's kind of more of a broader, thing that they do in the area. But I do think it's going to continue to grow. And I do think these things on some level are going to impact the bigger parks, because a lot of people, instead of spending all the money it would take to go to Disney or Universal, they could have just as much fun perhaps and stay closer and spend probably half, if not even a quarter of the money they might spend going to one of the bigger theme parks. So I think as these, become more popular, and obviously theme parks, you've seen a lot more investment in them over the years. So a lot of people see the opportunity of, making money in them and how popular they are. You're just going to see more of these pop up, and the ones that are there are going to continue to grow. And really, I'm sure they're looking at, Disney and Universal, what they do, taking ideas from them and implementing them into their park. So it seems like exactly what they're doing. And if you really want to go to a great Christmas festival when it comes to theme parks, Silver Dollar City is a great place to go. And Disney people will understand this, but the Osborne lights that were in Hollywood Studios for a very long time that are no longer there, they moved those over here to Silver Dollar City for the Christmas festival, and it's awesome. Like, we've been there when they've had it on there. Now it's going to be a little cold when you're in the Midwest in the winter, so it very well could be 20 degrees, if not less. Like, you got to bring your coat and bundle up. It's not like you are in Florida, but you can see some great Christmas festivals. They have, music and hot chocolate stuff and just all sorts. It's really a well-themed Christmas festival. Again, I have nostalgia for this place. I've always enjoyed it, and we still go every so often because our family, a lot of them are still pass holders here. So a lot of times when you're a pass holder, they give you free tickets that you can use for family and guests as well. So just wanted to talk about this because I saw this pop up and I thought it was pretty exciting in general for theme parks, but also it does hold a certain place in my heart, as I grew up here, going here with my family, and still go there periodically. And when this resort is done, I'm sure we will probably go check it out, because I'd love to go stay here and see what it's like, and check out all the new happenings by that point that they have in the park that we haven't seen in maybe in a couple of years. And it's also a great park for kids. They've got tons of kids activities to do, and you can actually get a little education about some of the history and things like that. And it has a lot of really good nice charm and a nice ambiance to it, and just a very unique place. It is very hilly, so if you do end up going here, there is major hills you walk in this place, and if you need like a scooter, you don't want to have a push wheelchair or anything like that. You want to have a good motorized scooter, but it is a hilly place. It's a cool place. It's got again, a lot of sentimental value for me and my family. But looking forward to checking this out though when it is built and done, and seeing all the new things happening around this area here. But either way though, that is going to do it though for this video. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel as we cover things around here like theme parks, Universal Studios, Epic Universe, Disney World, and pop culture. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about this announcement from Silver Dollar City, and have you ever been to Silver Dollar City? I'm curious how many people in the audience have been to this park and what they think about it. And until next time, we will see you in the parks.